What's up, y'all? I'm Mikey, and welcome to Me Golf. Alright, so what caused me to want to get a driver fitting? So we're on the first leg of our family vacation. Me and my parents, we kind of left early to kind of break up our trip because our family trip is to Louisiana and Houston, and it's a long drive. It's like 8 is about the 10 to 11 hour drive from South Texas to Louisiana. So I'm like, might as well let's break up the trip where we could drive to Houston about 5-6 hours, and then rest a day and a half there, and then drive another 3 hours to Louisiana, spend days there, and then drive back to Houston for our annual Astros game. And so we're there in Houston, and it's me and my parents having dinner at a Mexican restaurant, and we're having a conversation about my golf game and all that. And since Missouri, Arizona, I've had a lot of trouble controlling my drives. Very inconsistent, and I was talking to him. I feel like I need a new driver because I didn't feel anything critically wrong with my swing, which during the fitting I kind of figured out I kind of was, but I felt like I just needed a new driver. Like I needed something that was going to fit where I'm at now, and I decided to look at golf fitters in the Houston area, and the closest one ended up being Club Champion. And they didn't. This was a Saturday, so Saturday night, so they're closed, and then Sunday night they're closed, or Sunday they're closed, and then from Monday to Thursday I'll be in Louisiana, and then Thursday through Sunday I was gonna be in Houston. So I decided to book it and see what happens. So we're there. I book it, and the original plan was for us to play at a golf course in Louisiana, and then when we come back to Houston, play at Tour 18 there in Houston. And things kind of went awry. We had a family death, unfortunately, on my birthday while we were in Louisiana. So that kind of took the wind out of our sails to even want to go golf. My cousin was going to leave a day early before I was. So I had booked a tee time for Wednesday at Mallard Golf Course there in Lake Charles. But it had been raining a lot. It was raining a lot that day, even all the way into the tee time. So I kind of just called and canceled. And again, that little family situation kind of took the wind out of me also. So I didn't really bother me having to cancel it. So then, fast forward to leave Louisiana. We get to Houston Thursday. We sit and relax. And then Friday morning is when I had my driver fitting with Club Champion. So, what kind of made me decide Club Champion? And really, the only reason why is because Club Champion was closest to our hotel. But I kind of find out that Golf Tech is also close to our hotel, and I didn't know it at the time because Golf Tech didn't really come out when I searched it for the fittings. Club Champion was like the first one, and I've had a fitting already when I first got into golf there at Golf Tech. Not immediately into starting my golf journey. It was like a year and a half into my golf journey when I went to go get fitted for them, and nothing but great things to say about Golf Tech. I love their fitting process. I just didn't know that they were there until it was too late. But also, I want to kind of broaden my my horizons when it comes to who I want to go get fit with, and kind of get different perspectives on different companies. So, like, like I said, I've gone field golf tech, loved it. And then I decided to go with another time, maybe 2 years after, with MK Golf Technologies out of San Antonio also. And once again, nothing but great things to say about them. Jeremy was my fitter there. Daniel was my fitter at Golf Tech. Awesome guys. I don't think Daniel's there there at Golf Tech anymore, and I think Jeremy still is. But the fittings there, the process there, awesome. The people there, awesome. I definitely benefited from their fittings into my golf game. So they definitely did their job and was definitely worth the money. But I wanted something new. I've heard of Club Champion. I've watched their YouTube channels quite a bit. A lot of their fittings on their YouTube channels, and I kind of wanted to try it. I wanted to try something new out of a golf fitting, and did it with them. So now the golf fitting itself. I tried to film it for a YouTube video. I got permission from my fitter, Tyler, and it was all good to go. I just need to get a new lens, camera lens, so I could be able to actually see myself with this camera lens. I couldn't really get a shot for the whole thing, so I didn't get to film it, which I was kind of bummed about because that was a great video idea. But the process was awesome. I read some reviews on Club Champion, and of course it was after, and some reviews I could see some problems, but that's definitely problems that you should definitely know about before, because at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt to know what you want when you go into club fitting. So a lot of the stuff that I saw was that they try to put you the most expensive stuff, and pretty much try to take your money. But at the end of the day, if you're upfront with them, they won't try to money grab you. Like for me, during my driver fitting, Tyler, it was to a point where it came down to really possibly just only getting a new shaft into my driver. He was like, at this point, maybe just get the new shaft, and we'll just put it to your driver head. It's the same as a G440, pretty much. So, like, he was kind of leaning to not having me buy a whole driver setup and just get a new shaft for my driver, which would have been a lot less expensive than what I paid. But he could have been like, nah, like we need to get you into a brand new setup and spend $10, $1,100 and all that. But he didn't. It was I kind of pushed into trying out the last setup one more time, and that's what kind of pushed me over the edge to pull the trigger on getting the driver, the whole new setup. So Club Champion, awesome. I love the process. Their fitters will call you. They'll email you. Keep you up. Make sure everything's going well. Everything's going good. I know I saw some problems with shipping and all that, and getting their orders in on time. But they have a warehouse where they build stuff and all that. There might be a time where they need to get it from the manufacturer and then have it shipped over here, where they don't have their parts in warehouse. They just need to order a new bulk. So something like that is going to happen. It sucks when it happens, because of course you want your clubs here right away. But at the end of the day, if it's not there, just let them order it, and just be patient on that, because at the end of the day, they're pretty much fixing it to exactly what you need. So club champion, I was really blown away with their service. Tyler Green from Houston, awesome. I really enjoyed the fitting, very knowledgeable. So my gamer currently is the Ping G430 Max. This is the model they came out right before the G430 10K, and I got it with pretty sure this is a graphite Ping Tour 2.0 extra stiff with dynamic grip. And before, I had a good amount of confidence in my driver, being able to hit it a decent long way and keeping it in play. But this last year and a half, really, because I haven't really played that much, I've been really struggling keeping it in play, and it's cost me a lot of strokes. That's why last year was probably my worst year of golf, because a big part of it was I couldn't keep this bad boy in play. And then my iron game also wasn't that great. But the thing is, if I couldn't keep this in play, now I got to hit 3 with my irons, and I'm struggling. So luckily right now my irons have been doing me well, and actually saved me in Arizona. But this thing got me in trouble quite a bit. So I pretty much hit this, and for most of the beginning of the fitting, I was hitting the G440 and trying out different shafts, because their thing is to try out different shafts first. And there's 2 of them that I kind of liked. I forgot the other one, but we kind of settled on one of them that's used quite a bit in the PGA and felt absolutely amazing. I felt like I couldn't hit a bad shot with it. So from there, we went out and tried different driver heads, and I personally thought I kind of was hoping to get a GT2, a Titleist GT2, but we didn't even try that one out. But I did try the GT3 and didn't really hit it well. TaylorMade drivers still cannot hit it well, even with this shaft that I end up getting. Still couldn't hit it. Like, I hit it better than I had before, but the thing is, before I was hitting grounders to the left side, just topping it, like hitting it straight off the heel. Like, I just couldn't hit it at all. I didn't like the way it looked when I stood over it. And same thing with the QI35. Didn't like standing over it. And when I hit it, felt like I just couldn't hit it. Didn't like it. I'd carry like 200. It was bad. I just didn't like it. And then ultimately, it came down to the G440 and another driver. Now, when I was I was getting tired. I was already in shot 75, and it kind of looked like I was just gonna get the shaft. He was like, the G440, you could get it, but he was pretty confident that if I just changed the shaft, that would be all right. And then I'm like, you know what, Tyler, I'm tired. I want to try this driver out, and because they're the 2 best performing. So the final test was, okay, I'm tired. You told me what I need to fix when I'm tired. Let me try it out and see what happens, and see if I'm just gonna get the new shaft or if I'm gonna get a brand new setup. And let's just say I hit every fairway. Like, I hit 5 shots. Everything was pretty much down the middle or started down the middle, and had like a 5-10 yard draw, which I could live with. And I think with the G440 and that shaft, I think I averaged a 148 smash factor. Pretty much 1.5 is probably the best you could get when it comes to smash factor, or the best you want to get, because you're kind of optimizing ball speed and launch angle. I hope I'm getting it right. I'm trying to remember it, but if I'm wrong, comment. But I'm pretty sure, I think smash factor is the optimization of ball speed, and launch angle. So, like I said, with the Ping G440, with the shaft, with the new shaft, I was at around a 147, 148. Hit it well. Definitely had quite a few mishits. Not quite a few, but I had some mishits. But with the new setup, my smash factor was a .49 average. So most of the time I'm getting as close to optimal as I could get. And my best drive of the day was my second to last one where I'm insanely tired. And I had the best numbers when it comes to ball speed, launch angle, distance, carry distance and total distance. And that's when I'm just like, I think we found it. And on that hit, my smash factor was 150 on the dot. So that's when I'm like, okay, I need a new setup. We're gonna pull the trigger on this one. So Club Champion, they have a trade-in deal that I decided to do. I was gonna sell it for 200, but the trade-in value I was getting was 175, so it's only $25 less. So might as well just get this traded in and get a little bit off the ticket price. So I definitely decided to pull the trigger. Now, when I saw the price, I'll be completely honest with you, I was kind of surprised. And then I kind of did my research, and one thing I probably should have done was I should have told them my price range. If I want to stick with the shafts that are within the stock of the company, like Ping, like the G430, I got this shaft and it's a Ping, so it doesn't cost extra. So let's just say with the new setup, I had to pay for the driver head and the shaft. So that's probably one mistake I didn't do, but at the end of the day, I'm not mad about it because I'm trying to get my golf game better so I can have better content. So I if whatever's gonna help me, if it's a $400 shaft and a $700 driver head, like I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure I play better. And this driver and setup, this new driver and new shaft is 100% gonna help me get better. So that's something I should have thought about before, but oh well, I was gonna do it either way. That's something to kind of really take into consideration also when you start the fittings, to tell them that you want shafts that are in the brand, so it doesn't cost extra. But I decided to put the wallet on a little stinger. But hey, gotta do what I gotta do. So this one will be going bye-bye. Alright, so pretty much the turnaround time was roughly about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Thankfully, like I said before, Club Champion, they have their own warehouse. If their product's not in, then they have to order it from the manufacturer, and sometimes that'll push the times by. But Tyler gave me a heads up, called me like, hey, all the parts are in, and it should be a quick turnaround time. So I'm like, let's go, perfect time. And let's just say he wasn't lying. Alright, I got one try, so hopefully I don't mess this up. That worked. it's all off. Let's see what we got. By the way, I really like the packaging. Inside it has better fit, lower scores, and then here, congratulations on purchasing a custom fitting built that will improve your game, lower your scores. I like it. Oh, let's see what this is. So I do have a code for a free fitting. I will put it in my in the description, and whenever this goes on TikTok and Instagram, I'll put it in the real description, in the TikTok caption for the code. I know you can only use it once, but that's nice. It comes with a little letter. Perfect fit guaranteed. So pretty much what that is perfect. They're guaranteeing a perfect fit, and if it's not, you can go to a club champion, to any club champion, and they will fix it for you. Whether it's to get a new head, new shaft, but they really do make sure that it fits your game, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So like if there's something wrong with it, you can just take it to a club champion, and they'll get it done. The only thing is with me, is closest club champion is San Antonio. That's about 3 hours away. Then Arco sensor, and then there's more about the referral code, which will be in here. The envelope. Alright, let's see. Oi, 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 oi. So, my new driver, and I will say I'm very surprised that I got this driver. Now, this brand, in my opinion, in all my fittings, I felt the best when I hit it, but numbers wise, never performed better than the pings until this one. So my history when it comes to my drivers is I started off with the Ping G410. After that, I got the Ping G425 LST, and then my previous one is a Ping G430 Max, as you've seen, and this is my first driver. This is my first driver that is not a Ping. So I think from the spiel that I did earlier, you could kind of context clues in on which brand it is. Oh, this one comes with the Arco sensor already. So I got a Super Stroke grip. Feels pretty good. Oh, I like this. And it looks sick. It's gray and black, and the shaft is a Ventus Blue Velocore 6X, which is extra stiff. It is pured. I kind of understand what pured is, but I kind of like the shaft to be kind of stiff. Sometimes I feel the bend in the shaft, and I don't like it. There was another thing that I got with this driver also, but this shaft with the G440 just felt the best. I love the feel of this driver, the stiffness over the tip. I was able to control it a lot more. Now I can kind of confidently play the draw more, but I can play it down the middle to where if it does become a push, it's straight, and if it draws, it's going to draw 10 to 15 yards at the most. So I definitely like that. Now the driver that I'm going to be playing is a Callaway Elite. Now, it ain't just the regular Elite. Oh, I really like this head cover. Damn. But it's not just the Callaway Elite. Ooh. It's the Callaway Elite Triple Diamond. And this club, it really blew my mind. I was able to, with this setup, I was very much able to keep a lot of my drives in play. Honestly, I don't remember snap hooking with this club. I don't remember, I had one push, but it wasn't a push fade. So that was big. Smash factor was consistent, 149. And pretty much everything about this club was just suiting my eye. I've never had a Callaway driver, so I'm excited to see that. And one thing that I like about this driver also is that, let me see if I can get here, is that there's no, let me get this out the way, that there's no like alignment thing. Like there's no alignment on there, which is when I putt, I don't like having an alignment. I don't line the ball. Kind of throws me off. So I like that. And the bottom is just sick. And this is a 9-degree head. Everything neutral, standard when it comes to the hosel settings. And yeah, this thing is an absolute beauty. And really it feels like the swing weight that I had during the fitting, which was a D7, and it feels exactly the same. I'll know more when I go play in a couple of days, and yeah, this just looks sick. It's very much a smaller club head than I'm used to, but even with it being a smaller club head, I was finding the center a whole lot more. So yeah, I'm very excited to get this on the course and really start playing with it. I can't stop staring at it, but I gotta put it away. This head cover is sick too, by the way. This head cover is a beauty. Just look at that. That's sick. So there it is. That's my new driver for 2025, 2026. I'm looking at possibly getting an iron fitting with Club Champion sometime next year. I'm hitting my irons well. My ZX5s feel good, so if I don't have to change it, I'm not, but you never know. If I could find anything that'll make it better, make me better, like I'm 100% willing to do. Once again, my QR code will be in the description. And I'm very excited. Club Champion, thank you. And I honestly, I can't say enough. Like this club looks sick. So until next time, see ya.